Come on, girl, let's stop talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking.
Come on, come on.
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 Come on, come on. Don't procrastinate, don't articulate. Girl, it's getting late, you just sit and wait around. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Please. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Please. A little less conversation, or a little more conversation.
Yeah.
Which is it? What do you want?
What do you want?
More words or less words?
More chatting or less chatting?
Is there any words left, Jim?
Have we used up all the words?
The words have been used.
Over the years.
They've gone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Conversation,
Conversation,
eh?
isn't it? We're bloody good at it.
We're good at it.
Bloody
Yeah,
good at
we're
it.
very
It gets
good.
boring,
Does
doesn't it? It's
can
really
get boring, yeah, too
Yes.
much. You know what I don't like?
Go on.
When it's just two people just talking at you.
Talking
just
at
going
you,
at you.
just
none-
not listening.
It's got to be two-way in a
Yeah,
conversation.
all
Two-way,
two-way,
you know.
back
It needs to be
and
back and
forth,
forth, back and forth. You listening, and it's not just two people.
Yeah, do you know what I don't
It
like?
works for you when people talking over each other and they're talking, you know, and one's the same one thing, the other, you can't hear what they're saying. They're going to give you all this and they're getting emotional, aren't they, about it? But you don't know what they're on about.
Jim's wife on the blower.
Hey?
Jim's wife
Hey?
on the blower.
Hey?
Hey? Jim's wife on the blower.
Yeah, well, of course, the old telephone. That's what killed the art of conversation.
Killed it off,
I
didn't
remember back in the day, it was all right, wasn't it? People have a good old chat.
Yeah.
Everyone knew how to have a conversation,
Well,
didn't
you
they?
didn't have it on the
Half of
phone,
the calls.
didn't you? Talk on the
No, it's their
phone.
telephone that's ruined it because
You don't know where they are.
you don't know where they are, what they're up to. Body language.
Could be sat on the lavatory.
Without body language, you don't know what they're doing.
You can't read it,
What
can
they do?
you?
You can't. Are they
You know?
listening?
I'll
Are they
give you
even
an
there?
example, right? Body language. I'll say, yes, Jim, right? And you could tell from my body language that I was
I
not in
wasn't
agreement.
looking. I wasn't looking actually.
Oh well, no, but they'll see it at home,
Right.
and I'll do it in agreement. Yes, Jim.
I wasn't
You
looking
see?
at you.
No, you weren't
No,
seeing it.
that's like I'm on the phone.
See?
I hate that.
It doesn't know
That's
whether
what
I really
I hate
mean yes
that.
or no. Do you, Jim?
I wasn't looking.
No.
No.
What was I saying to you?
I wasn't listening.
Exactly. There you go. He wasn't listening.
He's
Not
hopeless.
looking.
That's what the phone's done to us.
That's what a phone
And the
conversation's like.
The internet.
Oh, don't get him started on that.
Yeah.
You know? Don't. I'm not going to let you get
I'm not
started on
going
that.
to. I'm intending to.
Yeah, don't start on the internet.
Yeah. So that's what you need. Two ways. Two way. Both ways.
Or
All the way
unless of course you're talking to her Royal Majesty, Her Great Highness the Queen, which is then it is one way.
But their body language is so important.
Oh.
You've got to curtsy your way in, curtsy your way back out again.
Yeah.
There's hardly time to say anything, is there?
No.
To chat. And you know.
She'll do the talking. Let her lead. She'll be like any German. She'll talk to you. She'll say, "How was the show, lads?" And you'll say,
Yes, ma'am.
It
Yes,
was
ma'am.
all right.
All right. No problem. Thank you.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
you
Half a
That
pound
kind
of
of thing.
sausages, please. That's what I said to her once. Do you remember?
Well, this is the thing about conversation. You need to adapt your register and your tone and your words and what you're on about to do whoever you're having it with, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking
Ah,
about.
well,
Jim.
I'll give you an example.
Go on.
A greengrocer.
Yeah.
Right? If you're chatting to a greengrocer,
I've done that.
right, okay, let's act it out.
Well, me chatting to
Let's
the
do a
greengrocer.
demonstration. Let's pretend we're having a conversation.
Who's,
here.
am I the greengrocer?
No.
You're
no.
the greengrocer.
No.
Who's the greengrocer then?
Out there.
Out there.
Imagine he's out there, right?
Alright.
Or she.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, you can have both these days, can't you?
Have as
Male or
much as you
female
like.
or non-gender.
So it's not important.
No.
There's our greengrocer, right?
Okay.
And we're having a good old chat with them. Let's demonstrate, because not everyone knows how to do a good conversation like we do.
Do I know them?
How
Do
many?
I know them?
It's your greengrocer, of course you know them.
Yeah, alright.
How many conversations you had?
What, in my life?
How many? How many?
Over 10.
There you go.
Too many. I've had too many.
Well,
That's the trouble. Every day someone's expecting me to have a conversation at some point.
we experience. That's
Sometimes
all I'm
I'm like,
saying.
no, I don't want to have a
All right.
conversation. Thank you very much.
Let's do this. Greengrocer. Hello.
Oh, I was going to start that.
Hmm?
I was going to say hello.
We
got
we
in
should
together.
both- yeah,
Well,
well,
it's always me that starts the conversation with the greengrocer.
Go on
when
then.
we go in there.
Oh,
Don't
wait,
you?
I would
You're
say
outside looking at the apples.
no,
now.
not in this example.
What, we've walked in together?
We come in
the door's
together.
not big enough to get
We
through
both-
together.
All right.
Who's
you-
gone in first? then?
Obviously, you've gone in first.
Oh, well, I've
Come
gone in
on then.
first.
All right.
Good morning, Sophie. That's
What?
how I started, didn't it?
You this? No way. He's called Sophie.
He is.
He's not called.
He
You don't
is.
know his name.
I've been calling him Sophie for years.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
He always
Do it
acknowledges
properly,
me.
or it's not going to work.
All right. Afternoon, Mike. Not too bad. Weather, innit? Well, I wouldn't go out in this weather, would you?
Nice weather.
This is Jim. You've come in now, haven't you? You've come in. Jim.
It's all I've got. It's all I've got.
Yeah, that's a great joke, Mike. Well done.
You done.
Yeah.
I like that. I wouldn't have imagined doing that with a courgette.
No.
Well, we'll see you then.
Bye. There you go. That's a green
That's the
grocer.
kind of thing you do at Green
Yeah,
Grocer.
easy,
Now,
isn't it?
Right,
Easy.
that's what you call a light conversation.
Told you were bloody good at this.
Small talk.
Yeah.
Small talk. You bring the weather in. He was right to bring the weather in. That's what
I
you
brought
do.
the weather right in.
You, with people
Weather,
like this.
didn't I?
If
just
you don't,
just say weather in it.
what you could have done,
Weather.
what
Got
you
the
could have
weather on.
done is brought in a football, couldn't you?
I could have said.
If you wanted to take it round a notch.
Football's happened, didn't it? Did you watch?
That sort of thing.
Anyway,
Anyway,
the footballs.
you get the idea. They say you do it with like someone like that, but right. Is stage 2 more advanced? What if
Oh.
you're talking to a writer, someone
Oh.
intellectual, right? For example, Maya Angelou,
Yeah.
or J.K. Rowling.
Or Mary Beard.
Yeah.
I like to talk to Mary
One
Beard.
of these eyebrow intellectuals, right? And you
Isn't
have
it?
now it's no good talking them back. They're not interested in the weather. They got bigger.
Well, they are, but
things.
they'll come back with an answer you were not prepared for. If you said to
They'll
them,
bring in a cumulus nimbus or something,
Yeah,
won't they? And you'll
they
be like,
don't
oh, hang
know
about.
it.
Yeah, so don't go in with a. But look, he'll give an because they want to talk about philosophy and like deep and meaningful stuff. We'll do that.
so
Right?
what? An example of it?
We'll do that again.
Am I
Imagine
Mary
she's there.
Beard?
No.
Why can't I be Mary Beard?
It's not. We're talking to an intellectual.
What,
Let's say-
together? We've gone in together.
Yes.
Where are
Let's
we?
say we're at her house at J.K.
We've gone to
Rowling's.
J.K. Rowling's house.
J.K. Rowling's house, and she's there, Mary Beard and Jermaine Greer
Oh, it's a
and
party.
Salman Rushdie. No,
Oh.
it's not a party, it's a
Is it not?
conversation.
Is it Wednesday afternoon?
Yes.
It's a
If that
Wednesday.
helps you.
It does.
Right.
I know what the weather
Come on
was
then.
on Wednesday, don't
Alright,
I?
we all sat down.
Right.
She's just poured the tea.
I don't want tea.
What are you having?
I was going to have a coffee. It's Wednesday, isn't it?
Right.
I always have a
You've got-
coffee on a Wednesday
You've
afternoon.
got coffee.
JK knows that.
Mhm.
She wouldn't have poured me a tea. She knows the difference.
I'm
of
sorry
that.
I messed that bit up.
Did I bring the cakes?
Yes.
Oh, I look forward to a
Alright.
nice bit of Battenberg.
But we-
What do you reckon, Salmon? You having a slice of Battenberg? I started.
Yes, but now we're going to go on to the deep bit.
Alright.
Why are we here?
What's the meaning?
Did,
What's the meaning?
is the world round? Or does it just look that way because of...
Because of the picture, the camera lens was round. What's that? What's that on that shelf, JK? Oh, and then you do that, don't you? You have to finish. Oh, I'll have a think
Oh.
about that.
Dear.
Salmon's gone to the loo.
It's hard. It's really hard.
It's hard to have
I'm
one
not
of those.
gonna lie to you. Those Wednesday afternoons are hard work.
I'm not going anymore. I don't like them. I'm
I
not
don't
going.
like it.
I have to buy all that Battenberg. It's not fair, is it? She never makes anything. She made a Victoria sponge once, and I tell you, it was so dense you couldn't chew it, could you?
Oh,
We
no.
were there for hours.
Mm.
Awful. Couldn't say anything. Talking of which, we've had one like that, haven't we? Schmoozing.
That's the worst type, and it's the most important
Schmoozing.
type, right? When you're trying to get something done, or you're trying to get someone to do something for you, you have to schmooze them. That's where you have
Yeah.
to make them think that you're worth doing it for.
But not just by saying it. Not by saying, look, you've seen us do that. Right, should
Do
we
it,
get on
give
the
it,
telly?
give it to us.
No.
Yeah, right. We went in the BBC Commissioner. We had a meeting
Yeah.
with a proper, real. This is real.
Yeah.
We were in there with a BBC Commissioner in her office. A pair of us. Our agent had sorted it out. The only
Yeah.
thing she's done, and we're in there, right? But the trouble is, when we get in those situations, we get anxious.
We clam up.
We clam up.
Clam right up.
At best, we start giggling nervously, like we did in our role play just then. But on this occasion, we weren't even that relaxed.
No.
There was no giggling. We just we
We
had
can't
nothing
squeeze
to say.
a word out. We stood there
We've
trying
got
to
nothing-
squeeze it
We're
out.
just terrified. We've got
No.
nothing to.
We
and
were in there for a whole day and a whole night.
she didn't like
She didn't like
She
it.
didn't like it. But
The trouble is, we got through the door. We were fine. Right up to the door.
we don't just clam up in the
got
mouth.
through.
The whole body
Yeah.
stiffens up, and we can't
We
even
couldn't
move.
move.
We
We're
couldn't
stood
even
in
get out of the way,
front
so
of
she
the door.
couldn't get past us
And then-
to get out, and she's screaming.
Every time she
They
gets up
couldn't
out of her chair, I was trying to say hello, and all I could admit
got
was
this
this
nervous tick.
Nervous tick. I go.
He growled.
Every
Every time
that,
she
she'd
gets
sit
up, he
back
growled.
down. All I was trying to do is say hello, nice weather, innit? And I was going.
But he ground, she'd sit back down, and this went on for a whole day,
Whole day and all night.
And then we got hungry and we left.
We left.
But we're waiting to hear on that one.
It's a slow burner, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
We put our CV down, and
That's what it's like though with these meetings. You don't expect like something the next month, do you?
Oh, it doesn't happen like that.
It's not overnight. When they tell you they're an overnight success, they're making it up. You know, unless they actually are.
Yeah. We challenged Russ Abbott on that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because he started that. I was an overnight success, and we said we've seen you doing the circuit, lad.
Yeah.
With your suit, your big suit.
There's someone you can have a conversation with, isn't it?
Oh, he'll talk.
Oh, Russ.
He's
good at it.
He's got all the words
He's
as well.
good at it.
He knows all of them.
He's good at it.
Yeah.
But he's not at... best conversation I ever... Do you know the best conversation I ever had?
No, go on. Was it with me?
No.
No.
With my wife, believe it or not, yeah.
Oh.
The best conversation I ever had was with my wife.
Your wife?
When we were... Before
What, your
she was
current
my
wife?
wife. Before she was my wife, when we were courting.
Oh.
And we went out on a moonlit night onto the veranda and we walked across a moonlit beach on a summer's night and we talked about everything and I listened to her tell me about her family and her friends and her hopes and dreams and everything that mattered to her and was important, and we talked about literature and music and all of those things, and it was the best conversation all night long. Yeah. That was the best conversation I ever had with her, and the last.
Well, you covered it all, didn't you?
Since then, we have not had cause to bother.
Good idea.
We've done the whole lot in one night, got it out of the way, now don't have to talk. Do you know the other thing I hate about
Go on.
what makes a bad conversation list?
Yeah.
Periods of silence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or if it just suddenly stops and you thought you were still going.